We all know that even with round-the-clock training at the gym, without a good and rich nutrition, muscles won't grow. In this video, we decided to ask world-famous athletes what are the top 5 foods they recommend for muscle growth. We're sure that you've long been waiting for an answer to this question, but we are also interested in your opinion. Write in the comments your top 5 foods for muscle growth. We wonder if they'll coincide with the responses of our athletes. Now, it's time to show the cards and listen to the views of our experts.
Top 5 foods for growing muscle? Salmon, eggs, tilapia, chicken, and liver.
My top 5 foods for growing muscle are lean steak, chicken breast, pasta, rice, and potatoes.
So the top 5 foods I'd suggest for growing muscle is a good protein source, so the thing like red meat, so steak, anything along those lines, white fish or turkey, lean protein, which is chicken, anything like that, and obviously good essential fats through fish, avocado, again salmon, and carbohydrates. It's always important to get carbohydrates in if you're going to want to try and grow the muscle as well, so a good balance between fats, carbs and protein.
My top 5 food for growing muscle: steak, and more steak. Rice, chicken, basically your protein source. Carbohydrate. Most people are afraid of actually eating carbs while they're dieting. For me, I'm like, hey, don't be scared. Thank God we're not live. Just pretend I'm not here. It's a great sport. I wouldn't trade this for the word. Food for gaining weight. Steak, more steak. There are a lot of people that are afraid of eating carbohydrate. Your body needs carbs in order for you to grow. So feel free to load up on your carbs with rice, sweet potato, any carb source, oatmeal. A lot of people tend to take that out of their diet when, especially for competition. But think of your body as a car. And your body needs that fuel in order for it to drive. Your carbohydrate is your fuel source. That's your energy. So you can't just take it away and feel as if you're gonna grow, especially when dieting, or grow in your off season by cutting back in your carbohydrate. So don't be afraid to keep it out.
The key is you need a good protein source and you need a good carbohydrate source. Together, the insulin paired with the amino acids provided from the proteins will help you gain mass. So my top 3 proteins would be something like chicken, fish, and steak. I prefer top sirloin for my steak. Fish, I prefer, I don't know, I don't really like fish, so it's all the same to me. But I personally eat tilapia or probably salmon or cod. And then our carbohydrates, I would say white potatoes are pretty high in the GI index. So if you go with a mashed potato, it's going to assimilate faster. Don't add all the butter and all that. It's just plain mashed potatoes, cream of wheat, grits. All of these kind of things are high on the glycemic index and will help you get results faster. And again, post-workout, the most critical time to grow, that is your anabolic window. That's where you ideally would prefer to have a dietary supplement such as the Ignition, so dexanhydrous glucose, or Vitargo makes a very good product. I'm trying to think, there's a couple more good products out there in powder form, or just plain dextrose if you don't have any. Pair that with a hydrolyzed whey such as the First Form Formula 1, Dimetized, ISO 100 is good, etc.
Top 5 food for growing muscle. I'm gonna tell you, we don't have a lot of food for, it's just functional food, just rice and chicken, and it's your carbs and your protein. There's no top 5. It's cheat meals, you have top 5 meals, The diet food is just one. There's no top 5 in it. It's just one. Rice or potatoes or sweet potatoes. That's it for the carbs. And for the protein, you got steak, you got chicken breast, and maybe salmon,
So this is how the issue turned out. Which other athletes you would like to see among the experts on fitness question? Leave your answer in the comments to this issue. We hope you enjoyed it and won't miss the next issue of Fitness Question, which won't take long. Subscribe to TellyFit channel and see you at our next release. Good news! The fitness channel TellyFit now has an official application for the Android and iOS. In the new application, you can find all channel videos sorted by their subject headings. You can watch the videos absolutely free from anywhere in the world, simply by clicking on the application icon.